How y'all doing today? Supreme coming with the truth, raw and uncut, right? It's the truth, right? We gotta tell the truth. Hey, what Malcolm X say? You gotta tell the truth. If you can't tell the truth, man, you don't even deserve freedom. You don't deserve life. So look, I'll be seeing videos across the country. A lot of people talking about they hear these loud booms, right? People in Chicago, they hearing these loud booms, right? I'm gonna tell you, I've been researching stuff for quite some time before I even found out I was an Israelite. The Most High give you all type of knowledge. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, you know. I'm not telling you to sit up all night researching Illuminati, paranoid. I'm not telling you to do that, but it's good to know knowledge about what the people that you're dealing with, the tools they use, the tricks, the snares they trapping. It's good to that they setting the snares and the traps that they setting. It's good to know that, you know. So the Most High reveal that knowledge to you too. Now you don't supposed to reject knowledge, that type of knowledge too, but you want to seek Yah more. You know, you don't want to be sitting here, you know, paranoid about what the elites got planned. Because when you seeking Yah and you walking with Yah and Yeshua, you know, you shouldn't be worried about that. You know, we know what the latter end is for them. But back to the booming sounds. Research D.U.M.B.S, deep underground military bases. D.U.M.B.S, deep underground military bases, right? Research Phil Schneider. This is a guy that I was researching, like I said, William Cooper, John Todd, all these different guys. And by the way, all three of them dead too, because, you know, that's how it go. But research them guys. These guys was actually a part of these societies. They were actually a part of the Secret Service. They actually saw black op missions. They actually saw files of, you know, their plans and stuff like that. That's why they knocked them off. You know what I'm saying? But research them guys, and then you will understand. So what is deep underground military bases? These are bases that the elites are building underground. You think I'm lying? Go research it. The scriptures say in Revelations that the mighty men of the earth would try to hide under the clefts of the rocks, the dens and the caves. From who? The Son of Man, Yeshua, the Lamb, who will come back, and he not playing. When he come back with that sword, there's going to be a lot of slicing and dicing. So this is why they are creating these deep underground military bases. This is probably the booms that you hear, the rumblings, the sinkholes. You know, sinkholes just coming in the middle of the street, and people like, where are these sinkholes coming from? Yeah, you got people, you know, they know, and people are speaking on these deep underground military bases. But when you research these type of things, and then you had a knowledge of Yah, Yeshua, they giving you that knowledge, you have the knowledge of the scriptures, the pieces of them puzzles is coming together like crazy. See, because a lot of these people that's researching this stuff, they don't believe in Yah and Yeshua. They don't believe in the scriptures. So they still don't have the missing pieces of the puzzle. Okay? They just thinking, you know, because the tribulation is coming. We are already in tribulation right now. Satan is down here now, wreaking havoc, right? But I'm talking about the great tribulation. The great. It's a difference. This is the same tribulation where Yeshua said, look, if I don't return, no flesh will be saved, in Matthew 24, right? This is what it's coming to. It's about to be a lot of killing. Okay, man, that's why they are, look, they are invoking violence, killing people on purpose to invoke race wars and different things. You see what I'm saying? It's about to go down like that, and they are creating epidemics, you know, viruses and stuff. You know, you seeing chemtrails in the sky. They blowing out. Look in the sky one day. Look at the planes that's blowing smoke or whatever that is, chemicals all in the air. Okay, they are about to, ain't no telling what they about to create, man. A lot of brothers are decoding movies, you know what I'm saying, and they're showing you, like the brother G Dash. He decode movies and he's showing you what they getting ready for. You got to come out of her. You got to be truly separated. It's a lot of other brothers too, Gentiles too, that's showing you through these movies. You know what I'm saying? You remember the bath salt incident when the dudes was eating the bath salt and they was eating people? So they claim they was eating bath salt. So they claim, right? You don't think that they can actually create some type of virus? People will say, oh, you're conspiracy theorists. You don't think they can actually create something? They already have drugs and stuff that's making people turn into like zombie eating people. They showing you through movies. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do, but what I'm saying is the world is about to get bad. And the elites, look at Phil Schneider. He said these people got plants, vegetation, plants, animals, food, water for years and years and years and years to survive. They got actual cities, he say, down there. Like, it's like a real city damn near. They have trains and rails that take them to these places underground. So yes, they're going to be sitting down there eating caviar and all they defiled meats, lobsters and all that stuff while we up here in the tribulation. While we up here, they're going to be sitting underground, relaxing, kick back. That's what it's about. And they're going to release something on the earth. I don't know what. I don't know if it's going to be a lot of violence. It's going to be a lot of pestilence. You know, the U.S. economy, we know that's going to crash. The people that's truly awoke, we just don't know when. You see it coming. They showing you through movies, Simpsons, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? People, when the U.S. economy crashed, people were they're already conditioning you. They're already molding you off fear to react to fear in a panic type of way through the news and media. So if the U.S. economy crash, it's going to be havoc, man. The scriptures talk about it's going to be havoc. People going to be locking their doors, putting padlocks on their windows because people going to try to break in your house. Food is going to be gold, the new gold. Food, water, that's going to be the new money. This is why they about to go underground. They hiding from that and Yeshua, but they can't hide from Yeshua, see? Because they know what's about to come on the earth. They know the tribulation that's about to come because they are the ones that's orchestrating it. They the ones that's planning it. So they're going to be hiding underground. That's what that's about. It's not for you. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's what it is. But that's why you have to be close with Yeshua. Yeah. You know, I see a lot of people, you got preppers, doomsday preppers, but they not following Yah and Yeshua. So it don't matter how much you have food and water stored up for 10 years. It's not going to work because you're not following Yah and Yeshua. It don't matter. You have guns, ammunition, all that. Underground bunkers. None of that stuff is going to work because you ain't following Yah and Yeshua. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with preparing, like, you know, getting first aid kits and, you know, hey, Yeshua's told the disciples move with a sword. So I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting your first aid kits, your weapons, your guns, your ammunition, just in case. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But what I'm saying is putting too much emphasis on that and not on Yah and Yeshua, because you got to have a certain type of spiritual maturity and strength to endure what's about to come. For somebody to put a pistol to your head and say, hey, look, worship that. You see that statue right there? Worship that. If not, I'm gonna blow your kid's head off. You gotta have a certain type of spiritual maturity to endure that. That's why we have to prepare right now, because it's gonna come. America the time is coming. Okay, America been, you know, this country has been doing a lot to a lot of different nations, wreaking havoc, you know, killing so many people in other countries, killing their leaders and stuff, because they don't want to subdue. They don't want to take orders from them, so they kill them and take over. They've been doing this for a while. The time is coming. You know, America is going to get down. You know, and that's why they making you comfortable. That's why they making you comfortable through a lot of different things. You know, you come home from work, you're tired, you go sit down, watch Love and Hip Hop, you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You just comfortable with what's going on around you. America is making people comfortable. They don't want you to prepare spiritually. You know, and I see brothers that's going to the rural areas. I believe that's smart too. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely, because the city is going to, you know, the city is going to be worse. But you still have to be with Yah and Yeshua, because a lot of Gentiles, a lot of people that's not following Yah and Yeshua, they run into rural areas, they still go wreak havoc. And troubles may still come, because it's going to be across the whole planet. So the main thing that you need to do is seek Yah and Yeshua first and foremost, and then prepare in other ways, you know, because that's what it's coming to. We all have to take some steps and, you know, prepare spiritually, because what is it, Thessalonians, it said they're going to be saying peace, but destruction is going to come, like overnight destruction, you know. And people that's living comfortable, not really caring about what's going on, not trying to follow Yah and Yeshua, not having their eyes open, not coming out of this Babylonian system, when things go down, it's going to be kind of harder for them. It's going to be kind of harder, you know. The U.S. economy crashed because this dollar, it's not worth anything. So, you know, you saving all this money, and people have hundreds of thousands saved and different thing, property and, you know, businesses and stuff. And when the economy crash, what's going to happen to all that? All you're going to, oh, excuse me. Only thing you're going to have is Yah and Yeshua. Because we're going to have to rely on them on strength. Because a lot of people are like, yeah, when that time come, I'm gonna just withstand and do this and do that. I'm gonna die for this. And these the same people that's celebrating holidays and going to church. Please understand, you relying on yourself, especially if you living like that, still celebrating these wicked days and not set apart. If you're relying on yourself, it's not going to work. Because people that's even in the truth, that know the truth, that know what's about to come, if they rely on themselves, it's not going to work. America, we are about to see things that we never saw in this country. You know, people in third world countries, they are used to things that we are not used to. They are brought up a little stronger. They are used to. This is why I'm real big. You have to get in shape too and be healthy. People in third world countries, they are used to walking miles to get water and food. People here, they don't want to walk anywhere. They don't want to be in shape. You know, even people that's in the truth, they'll see you working out and be like, "Ak in the world." What? They don't want to be in shape. They don't want to be healthy and different things like that. You know, you may have to walk to Detroit. And the Apocrypha, in the book of Esdras, it say, look, he said you're going to be pilgrims of the earth. Pilgrims. What did the pilgrims do? They was wanderers, walking different places. You know, you stay in California, you may have to walk to Texas. That may be the next safest route for you and your family. He say, you in one city, they come, flee. He said, flee. Flee, meaning that you're not, when them times come, you're not gonna just be sitting in one spot. Some people gonna be in other countries, seriously. But tribulation, a lot of people are thinking they can flee to another country. That won't work either. If you understand the scriptures, you know that's not going to work. That's not going to work either, because tribulation going to be on the whole planet. You think you go flee to Africa and it's no. Africa, one of my brothers, he Yoruba. He always, boy, they catching hell over there in certain parts of Africa. So you go flee to Africa, you go leave the frying pan and jump right into the fire, going to different countries. You know what I'm saying? It's all about walking with Yah and Yeshua. It's all about that, you know. And of course we know about, you know, people that read the scriptures, they know about the place of safety, the wilderness. That's something that I'm still studying myself. I don't want to tell you something about the wilderness when I really don't know much about it. That's something I'm still trying to find out myself. But, you know, keep seeking Yah and Yeshua, asking for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, obeying. You will find out, you know. And that's what it's about. These deep underground military bases, they are preparing to hide from the tribulation that's coming on the planet. It's going to be a lot of chaos. You saw them apocalyptic movies, Book of Eli, all that type. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And that's why I said prepare spiritually, mentally, physically. You know, you and your family may live in Detroit. Y'all may have to walk to New York. I'm just saying, look, hey, he said you're gonna be like pilgrims. You live in Chicago, you may have to walk to Indiana. You know, if a brother like, look, man, one of the sisters, I know somebody in Indiana, man, they got food, they got water, they told us we can come. And it's havoc, what you have to walk. You have to be in shape too. You know, mind, body, spirit. You know, because it's coming. We just looking at we don't know exactly, but we looking at the signs, we looking at the times, and we know that it's coming. But of course, most importantly, who are they really hiding from? They hiding from Yeshua. That's the #1 reason why they're making these deep underground military bases. William Cooper spoke on it. It's crazy. When I read William Cooper's book, this is why I tell you got to read the scriptures and research this stuff too. I read William Cooper's book first. He said that the elites have places in mountains that they are hiding, like bases, secret bases in mountains, hideaway, getaway spots in mountains. Why? Because they know what is about to come on the planet, this tribulation, right? They don't want to be amongst it. They want to just be sitting back, relaxing. But then when I went and read the scriptures in the book of Revelations, where it say that the mighty men, the rulers of the world, who are they? We know who they are by now. Say they're going to be hiding under the clefts of the rocks and caves. That's what he's talking about. Everything is in the scriptures. They're going to be hiding from, they're going to be sitting comfortably during the tribulation, because we know after the great tribulation, what is going to happen? Yeshua is going to come. Boom. You're going to hear them trumpets in the heavens. The sky is going to go black. The stars is going to fall. It's going to be pitch black. Pitch black. That's going to be the scariest moment of people's lives. Some people are going to mourn. They're going to look up and see Yeshua. Some people are going to mourn because they like, man, the Son of Man is real. They warned me. They said turn back. They said do this. They said do that. They said turn to him. I didn't follow. I didn't believe. And when they see him, they're going to just cry instantly because he's coming back with a sword. And then you're going to have people that's going to cry tears of joy. That's the remnant that's being persecuted and struggling. Okay? And when he come back, the elites that's hiding underground in the clefts of the rocks, they not going to be able to hide. They're not going to hide from the angels. There's going to be a lot of slicing and dicing, a lot of blood. And that's what it's about. All praises to the Most High Father Yah. In Yeshua's name. Shalom.